All right, dude, so I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing over here at the farm, and then maybe you can start to understand a little bit. So you remember like 2 years ago when the farm was flooding really bad, and then we had that giant pond in front of the pasture? I made a short little video on it in the, I don't know, it was like the last one that was on the farm page. But that was because of the Christmas tree that is right behind our property. And I take this filter off here. Oops, dropped it. And so because of that, Oats, come here. Come here, come on. And so they had removed all that root structure, and so it had just kind of changed the pattern of the water of how it had flowed through here. And so all of this, you can see there's like a significant drop off, but we had a bunch of flooding issues here. So, and then also because of where the shop is here, when they why isn't this center? There we go. When they added this back section on, they did not have a gutter on this part here. So they actually had the downspout right here, and it came straight down onto this little plastic dispersion thing, which was great for pushing the water out here into the grass. But what it did was, so all of that water was coming from the Christmas tree farm, mostly underground here. It was actually kind of like bubbling up over here. It's coming up through the ground at times. And so it really washed things away. And then this water up here from the top of the shop was coming straight down and just coming straight across here. And when we started here, this board was actually at ground level. And so that is, we've lost 5 inches of topsoil basically from, over the past, 3 years or so, 4 years. And if you look at over here, it's still at ground level. So obviously it is moving things away. And with the number of chickens that we have and stuff, and they're always in here scratching, so you can see how this has just become an absolute muddy mess. We put probably 8 yards of hog fuel in here just like 3 months ago or 4 months ago, and to kind of help try to firm up the ground. But again, just with 2 weeks of really heavy rain, that worked really well for a while. But just with the 2 weeks of heavy rain, obviously they've turned it into a gigantic pool. It's dried up a little bit today because there has been no rain today. So this is what it was looking like. So this is all nice over here. But so what I have done, the first thing, we can't do anything about the Christmas tree farm, obviously. So, but we can fix this. So I am extending the gutter all the way across, and removing this downspout because that's just going straight into the grass here and going over there. So I'm going to be moving the downspout to over here, and then it will come straight down here. The plan is eventually to put 2 2,500 gallon water containment containers here, and so we can trap all the rainwater. So there's something like 77,000 gallons a year that come off the roof of this shop, and so we're going to capture all that. And then obviously the back gutter, you can kind of see right there, they just had it in a straight downspout, and it just goes right into the ground under the shop. So that didn't help matters either. So I'm going to bring that around and do another downspout here, and it will travel across here. Eventually both of them will meet here in the middle and fill the tanks. But for now, until we get the tanks in the spring, I've added some a downspout drain. So both of the downspouts from the gutters are going to connect to here, and then they will come down, drop in this 4-inch pipe, which goes all the way under here, and it's going to connect here. Same thing here. I put a 4-inch downspout pipe for the rabbit hutch. So I'm going to put gutters on both sides of that, just because it does kind of, just drip and kind of erode around the base of the hutch. So the hutch is getting moved to here once I make a concrete base for it. And then, so both of those gutters are going to come down and drop in right here. And then they are going to travel down here, I'll connect them right here, and then go out about 50 feet or something, and build a cistern, a dispersion cistern under the tree over there. And so, but also to help kind of control the water, that I think just doing that is going to help with the majority of the drainage issues in this ground. Obviously the chickens are going to be moved away once the coop is finished. They'll be on this side, so this ground will have a chance to dry out and firm up. And the plan is to get rid of these coops and fill this in with more garden. So that will hope getting some root structure and stuff in there is going to help kind of firm up that ground and get it more solid. But it will help to obviously control groundwater. So I decided to put in a French drain, and looking at the lay of the ground and having seen the way the water travels across it, I only bring it to here because obviously the majority of the water was coming off of the roof of the shop there and just coming straight across here. But from the Christmas tree farm, the lay of the land comes this direction. So came out 30 feet from there, and I have trenched and filled it with gravel, and then I have laid in the 4-inch French drain pipe. So this is perforated pipe, HPDE, and these aren't glued in yet, but obviously because these holes should actually be on the bottom side, so they will collect the water and allow it to move forward as the trench fills up, as the groundwater kind of starts to fill. It'll actually start to fill those holes, and then it will move forward. And then wrapped it all with the kind of geotex type fabric, so that will help like small sediment from getting in there, and then so it won't get all packed full of mud and stuff. This is actually just a temporary end here. I'll put a square flush mount vent on it, or collection. So if water does kind of come over here, this is the lowest point, and so that will collect and move forward also. So I'm going to fill this trench with more 3/4 inch crushed clean rock, and then I will wrap the tube, close up this, kind of stitch this up, and then I will fill once that's wrapped, I will fill the rest of the trench with gravel all the way up. And so hopefully as any water travels across here, down to about 18 inches of water, you could definitely see when I dug down that there was a specific line where there was drier clay pack. So got down all the way to the pack, and then there's about 4 inches of the 3/4 inch gravel, and then the fabric and the pipe. So so that will hopefully help control any more water that's going across here. So, and then the plan is, so you can see this will be gravel all the way down. So I will, once I fill this in, I will board it and line it, and then I'm going to continue that line straight down to the drive there, and then I'm going to remove all of this grass, put down geotex fabric, and then gravel that all to help continue. So that'll help erosion as well, because if any more water does come across, it will kind of hit that gravel, it'll slow it down, and it'll kind of sink down into there without continuing to cause this giant mess. These guys certainly don't help. I think they've done more damage than anything to the... Hey, we already dug that trench. Ozzy loves the trench. He was very disappointed when we filled this back in. that's it for now. And I got to get to work.